Hey guys, Britt Johnson here. First off, thank you so much for clicking on my video. Secondly, please subscribe if you have not already. Thanks in advance. Love you guys. So today we are going to be talking about the Adam Jones situation that happened at Fenway Park the other day. Now on Monday during the game, his team, the Oilers, were playing the Red Sox, and Adam Jones was in the outfield, as he does, and some fans were throwing peanuts at him and calling him the N-word. Now, since then, the Red Sox organization did confirm and say that the people that were doing that were actually ejected from the stadium. They got taken out of the game, and he met with the MLB, the Red Sox, and himself on Tuesday to try to come up with a remedy to deal with the situation so it possibly would never happen again, because Adam Jones did say, you know, he's been playing for 12 seasons in the league, and that was probably one of the worst things that's ever happened. But the stuff that has happened in the past has been kind of in Boston often. So he says that it has happened several times in Boston. Some other players have came out saying that it's happened in Boston too to them. So, you know, moving forward, the Red Sox want to figure out, MLB wants to figure out what they can do to make sure it never happens again. One thing that was suggested was to ban these players, or not players, I'm sorry, ban the fans for life from going to a game, which I am 100% good with. I think that's the best thing you could probably do, is if these, and you know, have a no tolerance policy. If these guys, somebody does something racist once, they're out forever. Like, they can never go to a game again. Any MLB game, you know? Like, I think that would be the best possible solution for this whole thing. I know me and my friends were actually having a conversation about Patrick Beverley's situation that happened a couple weeks ago, when there was a guy with a clapper after Patrick had fell, and he was "F you, Patrick Beverley," kept saying that over again in Patrick Beverley's face, and Patrick Beverley came out and said, you know, it's not really fair that we as players are getting fined. The league should protect us a little bit better. And he said that he's okay with the hazing and booing, but where's the line actually drawn here? There needs to be some kind of line that's like, these fans can't cross this line or they're getting kicked out. Because as a player, these players, yeah, they're making, you know, a bunch of money or whatever, so a lot of people do feel that the players should just deal with it, but there's like a line that, you know, is a very fine line there. And, you know, when you cross over into the racism things, or talking about, you know, people's family members or whatever, I don't think that that's right. And, you know, these players are grown men. They're not going to just let people talk to them any kind of old way. So I think the leagues, basketball, baseball, football, all need to protect these players a little bit better. Especially basketball, because they're so close. You know, people are sitting courtside, they're right there, they're right in these guys' faces. They can trip them if they want to, throw Skittles out on the court, or whatever the case is. And I think that especially basketball needs to protect these guys, you know. And I'm not trying to say that any little thing that happens, kick everybody out of the stadium. I get freedom of speech, but I also understand the concept of hate speeches, and there are certain things that are not acceptable, that should not be able to be said. I know old school players like Jackie Robinson had to go through so much with just the jeers and people yelling at him. And, you know, it's not sticks and stones will break my bones, but words never hurt. Like, words linger on, you know, certain things, there's certain things that people can say to people that really hurt people, and I don't think it's acceptable to say. So I actually want to know what you guys think on this topic. Should, you know, these sporting organizations protect the players when it comes to situations like this? And, you know, how do they deal with the fans? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like, subscribe, you know, join me on my YouTube channel. I need some love. And also you can follow me on all social media at I am Britt Johnson, and I'll see you soon. Bye.